Hi everybody, it's Regina from Healthy Happy Hooray. Welcome. If you're new here, please, if this is content that you're interested in, please hit the subscribe, like, and share button and hit the bell icon for more videos. March 19th of this year, I had my surgery. It was very easy, the surgery. My husband and I got there early in the morning. We were there for about an hour and a half doing all the paperwork and everything. I was admitted into the prep room, got my IV, all the things you need to do for surgery. The anesthesiologist came in and she told me the process, and my surgeon came in and reassurance everything was going to be okay. So I went into surgery. The surgery room, all I remember is switching from one of the beds to another with the operating table. And from that point, I don't remember anything. I woke up 3 hours later, or actually an hour later, but then I was so tired they wanted me to sleep more. So I did. I slept more and I woke up 3 hours later. And then I was transferred to a actual hospital room. And basically, when I woke up, forgot to mention, when I woke up, I was in tremendous pain. I thought, how am I going to walk? How am I going to drink water? Well, by the time I went from the operating room to my room that I was going to be staying overnight in, the hospital room, I started feeling better. It was strange. And when I got into the room, the IV, they put a water IV into my arm and made sure that I was getting fluids on the hour. That was really important because when you have surgery, you need to always be hydrated. That's really important. That's why they stress water so much. And that's why I'm drinking Gatorade right now. So after the surgery, they wanted me to drink water. They wanted me to drink 64 ounces of water. And my doctor beforehand had given me this method, which is called the 2-minute sip mark. I was able to drink my 64 ounces of water. And the other requirement was that I walk in the hallway every 2 hours. I got home and I switched from clear liquids. Clear liquids was what was in the hospital, basically water and Gatorade, to full liquids. And full liquids is basically water, protein shakes, Jello, sugar-free pudding, chicken broth, cream soups you can have, but you have to strain them so there's no chunks in it. It's kind of standard and everybody pretty much does it on the gastric sleeve. I felt good. Actually, I was drinking my water every 2 minutes. And I actually felt hungry through this period, and I thought, this is strange. Am I going to be okay? But I only did that for 2 weeks, and I was allowed to have I was allowed to have 2 protein shakes and 3 meals, and etc. So I stayed true to the program, and I just ate what was on the list. And 2 weeks later, I had my visit with my surgeon, and I was weighed, and I had lost, between the time I did the pre-op diet, which was 2 weeks before the surgery, until that day, I had lost 25 pounds, which was unbelievable. So it was really great. I had struggled day 3 and 4. I just was really, really sick of the diet. I wasn't drinking anything. I wasn't eating anything. I was just drinking, basically, and having a little bit of, Jello and whatnot. So on April 2nd, they said, you're fine. Your incisions look good. You're drinking water. I had to show them all my food logs on MyFitnessPal. And they were happy to see what I had done and that I had lost the weight. And so they approved me to do the puree diet. So now I'm on the puree diet. And there's a list of foods that they want me to eat, basically. And that can be like sweet mashed potatoes. It can be cottage cheese. It can be cheese, just like any regular cheese. But it can only be 2 ounces, and I can only have 3 of those meals. I can also have some of the full liquid stuff if I want, like some of the sugar-free vanilla pudding or Greek yogurt if I get bored with that. I actually made up, because I was actually approved. I went to see them on the 3rd, but on the 2nd, which was the day before my visit, I could go on the puree diet. And I had Googled some stuff, and they said you could have mashed potatoes, so I had made some of those up, and I made something called the ricotta bake, and it was delicious. Basically, ricotta, mozzarella, and sauce. And you can only have 2 ounces, and I'm going to show you right now what they look like. Okay, so here's some examples of the 2 ounces. This is the mashed potatoes. This is I ate only half of this because I couldn't. You'll be surprised how little you eat. This is ricotta bake. Again, I can only eat half of this one, like an ounce of that. And I have whipped cottage cheese in here that I eat every other day. Also, I can have watermelon. So I have 2 tablespoons of this. They don't want me to weigh it out. They want me to actually measure out 2 tablespoons. It's a little bit hard. I can have bananas. I can have any of the full liquids, like I can have Jello or sugar-free pudding, but I can only have those for 3 meals. And then in between, I'm having my protein shakes, which are either the Equate protein, which is basically again a knockoff of Premier protein shakes. I have this one. I like this one a lot. It's the Premier Protein strawberries and cream. There are some that I like more than others, to be honest. I like the more chocolatey, caramely ones personally. But if you're gonna have surgery, you'll figure that out. You could have Fairlife. You can make your own shakes if you have like a protein mix. The only thing that they require is that your shakes have less than 180 calories. This one has 160, as you can see. The total carbohydrates have to be under 10. This one's 4. And the protein has to be at least like 25 or 26. So these are great. I've also had Fairlife protein shakes. I liked them before the surgery, but I like these better now, which is strange. So anyway, that's what I've been eating, and it's going okay. I'm still trying to like the cottage cheese. It's definitely going to take me a while. I'm going to do this till April 16th, and then at that point, I'm going to be doing the soft foods. Soft foods is anything you can cut with a fork. So at that point, you're going to be eating more protein, like eggs, turkey. But then you have to accompany it with either 2 tablespoons of fruit or 2 tablespoons of vegetables. So I'm excited to try that. And I do like vegetables. I like zucchini. I like broccoli. I like just about anything. So I'm excited for that. This diet, this whole surgery has been generally pretty blah. It is not easy. You're still tempted by food. Every time I watch a commercial for pizza, I just want to like jump through the screen and eat it. Things don't change that way. Your brain doesn't change. So you have to mentally realize this is going to be for life. And when I started, I know I was complaining about it, saying, how can I do this? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can. I mean, I'm not completely like fixed or transformed, but as I do it more, it gets a little easier. And when eating the pureed stage, I am actually getting fuller faster. I don't know why. I can only have a couple bites, where before I was hungry. So it's changed. The one issue that I'm having is with my vitamins at night. They are a chewable vitamin, and they are like, they're about this big. I can't remember the brand, but I will show you at the end of this video. I will show the vitamins and the calcium pills that I'm taking. I'm also taking chewable calcium pills, which are amazing because the ones that I have taste exactly like caramel. And so those are great. And I would highly recommend those for you guys, because anything that you have to swallow is no fun. I have lost 25 pounds. I know that I have lost a couple since then, but I'm not going to be weighing myself until next Wednesday. I promised that I would stop doing that every day. Your body, according to my the physician, the surgeon who did it. I mean, I can't tell you how great of a job he did. He was very thorough. He gave me tips about, you get constipated on this diet because you're only eating protein basically. You have to really be careful and put fiber in your water, drink tons of water to push stuff through, and you will have bowel movements. I mean, they're like real bowel movements, which freak me out because it's like, well, how did I eat enough? Anyway, my point is that this is not okay, my stomach was cut into a little size of like a smaller than a banana, but like that narrow. And right now it's swollen, so it's like about this big, my stomach. And the reason I was hungry during the liquid phase is because it's called a slider food, and it just slides right through you. And so they weren't surprised to hear that I was hungry. And I'm so happy that I'm not now, but it's a process, and it's still the idea of eating foods that you like, they don't go away. So you have to get in the mindset that this is a change for the rest of your life, and you have to make protein your priority. I'm sure you've heard that before. You really, really do. And you have to drink your water, even if you need water enhancers, because I use those now. I didn't before, but you just get so tired of drinking the same boring water. So that helps. I know I've lost a couple of pounds, and next week I will let you know what my weight is and how I'm doing. I would highly suggest this surgery if you're ready. It is a lot. It's a lot more than just, it's a quick fix, and the minute you walk out of there, you're going to lose 100 pounds and you're not going to have to do anything. That is like the farthest thing from the truth. It's harder than what I was doing before. I also have to get into the mode of exercising. I've been trying to walk every 2 hours. I do have a problem because I have a walker and I have a bad shoulder. So I try my best to, walk for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. That's all I can do. And so if I get in 10, 15 minutes a day, that's really good for me. So if you're looking to do something to change your life, I would highly recommend this. I am very happy that I'm doing it. It's just, I'm very happy, and then I have moments where I'm depressed as well, because it's not like, okay, like I said, it's not a quick fix, and so you have to remedy that in your head. This is how it's going to be, and so I'm getting there. If you have any questions or you would like any information more about it, please put your information in the comments, and I will get back to you on that. And I will see you next week. Stay healthy.